Dish Network to accept Bitcoins. California law enforcement learns about digital currency, and the Bitcoin trademark is up for sale. Hello, I'm Jared Kenna, and here's what's happening today in Money and Tech. U.S. satellite service provider Dish Network has announced that it will team up with Coinbase to accept Bitcoin payments by the third quarter this year, which could make it the largest company in the world to accept the digital currency. The company's over 14 million subscribers will be able to make individual monthly payments in Bitcoin, which the company says has become a preferred method of payment for many people, and will provide further choice and convenience for its customers. Tibanne, the Japanese-based holding company of collapsed digital currency exchange Mt. Gox, is looking to sell its trademark on the word Bitcoins, registered both in Japan and the EU, as well as the domain name bitcoins.com. However, given the origin of the word and the nature of its frequent use, Japanese lawyers not involved in the Mt. Gox case say that it would be difficult for anyone to enforce or profit from owning the trademarks. It is also unclear whether the proceeds from the sale of these rights would be used to help pay back the creditors of the now bankrupt exchange. The Argentinian Central Bank has issued a warning about the risks associated with digital currencies like Bitcoin, citing similar concerns previously heard from other central banks, including the fact that they are not backed by any central authority and could be used to facilitate money laundering and fraud. The warning also calls out Bitcoin's historical volatility, though makes no mention of the high volatility experienced by Argentina's own national currency. And in the U.S., California law enforcement officials will be gathering for a seminar in Los Angeles on June 12th, titled Digital Currencies / Bitcoins for Law Enforcement 101. Organized by the LA High Intensity Drug Trafficking Area Training Center, the 4-hour seminar is aimed at helping police officers better understand digital currencies as they relate to illegal drug trafficking and money laundering. More than 50 representatives from China's key mining equipment manufacturers gathered for a private 3-day meeting in Shenzhen to share experiences and best practices. The meeting was organized by popular Chinese Bitcoin live news channel Yang TV, who hopes to advance the Bitcoin mining industry. Digital currency conference Coin Summit, which we covered this March in San Francisco, is coming to London this July. As event organizer Pamir Galimbi says, "We are not aiming to be a big trade show with many booths, but instead focus on bringing together the best entrepreneurs, investors, and key stakeholders in the cryptocurrency space." Find more information at coinsum.it and watch our coverage of the March Coin Summit in San Francisco at moneyandtech.com. Wedbush Securities analysts have written another report on Bitcoin, this time predicting that the digital currency is probably 1 to 3 years away from broader adoption that will challenge industries. The report, titled Timing and Sizing: The Era of Bitcoin, noted how venture capital investments in Bitcoin businesses have doubled in less than 3 months, and pointed to the $300 billion revenue opportunity in the global payments market, concluding that Bitcoin-related technologies will disrupt payments markets and other trust-based markets within the next few years and for decades to follow. A pair of Florida Gulf Coast University graduates have donated $12,500 in Bitcoin to their alma mater, making it the first public university in the country to offer a scholarship funded by the digital currency. The university plans to invest in the new Attilis Bitcoin Scholarship Fund and accept additional Bitcoin donations in order to grow it to $25,000 and fund it as an annual scholarship. Find more information on today's news stories at moneyandtech.com. You can also follow our daily news podcast on iTunes and Stitcher and download our iPhone app to get the latest news and video updates. I'm Jared Kenna, and this has been Money and Tech's Daily News Update.